So I'm currently in the Topgolf with Putt app. I've been using this app quite a lot recently. It's a fun way to relax, unwind a little bit. I've also been playing it with a coworker at times, and we found that it could be a good way to actually replace meetings. Instead of doing a video call, you could hop in and play a quick round of golf. So when we look at the multiplayer options here, we have match play, which is just a one-on-one match. You can pick a random opponent as well, and that's just going to go by who wins each hole. 9 holes, and so if you get over 4, game's over, you win. Play around, you can play with up to 4 players, and that's actually going to count your strokes in addition to just which holes you win. And then Topgolf, which you can go in with 8 players. You can, like Topgolf in real life, go and shoot at the targets. There are also other games in there. There's a kind of beer pong version of chipping with the golf club with big cups. There's also cornhole and a few other games in there. But normally what I'm going to do is go to match play to find a random opponent. I'm going to go to find match. These are the different maps that you can play on. And I want to play on a pro course today. Beach, desert, forest, or peaks. Both they're amateur and pro courses for both. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the amateur courses, start a pro match, click find match. Now the main difference between the amateur courses and the pro courses, in addition to the holes themselves being quite a lot harder, is that when you're on the amateur maps and you pull up the sample shot, it will give you a line that you should be following to help you get better at the game. So I got this notification at this point saying match will notify when you are ready. You can leave this section and play something else while you wait. So they will be looking for an opponent while I can hop into something else. Let's say I want to go into practice, and hopefully before long they will have found me an opponent. But you can see the environment here. I'm at the beach. You have some motion. On any of the maps, you're going to have animals flying around or walking around. If you're in the mountains, sometimes you have elk. We're at the beach, so we're going to have seagulls, palm trees, and I can practice my putting here. So if you pull the trigger, you really only need the right controller in this game. And if you pull the trigger, it's going to take the ball away so that you can do a practice swing without actually hitting it. Then you hit the trigger again, put the ball there, and right as we were about to practice, we have a match to join. Sheen234 versus me, and we're going to be playing at the beach, pro course at the beach. Waiting for the opponent. Once they join, the match will start. See the crowd walking around. Hi there, how are you? I can zoom out here, take a higher view. Not sure if my opponent has audio or not enabled. If they do, you can have a conversation. So I can pull up using the middle trigger the information about this hole. Pretty straight on, 47 feet. Take a practice swing. That'd probably be about enough. And clicking the trigger, we can get back near the hole. Should roll back down here a decent bit, and a bit off. Now I'm going to zoom out, and I can be a giant. If I want to use the trigger, I can hop around the course, make myself smaller again as well. Usually I wouldn't be talking during my opponent's shot, but since I don't think they have audio enabled, not sure they can hear me. Ooh, and I missed it for birdie. So we're going to tie this first hole, it seems.
Yeah, I was muted.
Oh, no problem.
I can actually hear you.
You may be able to tell I'm recording a video if that's okay with you.
Oh, I couldn't tell, but I don't mind.
Nice shot. So tied through one.
Alright, I got lucky.
And I'm curious, have you tried creating an avatar in this game?
No.
Okay, can you see my avatar?
Yeah, it's, you know, clean cut, white guy, tie on.
There you go. So what I was referring to there you go, nice shot. What I was referring to there is you can create an avatar that your opponent can see when you're playing. So I can't really show you what I look like, but my opponent can see. You can see the contours on the course here. Played this hole before, so I know about the amount of power I need. I think that's about good. Maybe a little too much. Roll back. Get me pretty close there.
Good shot.
Thank you. Birdie attempt, pretty good there. And you can see the motion in the graphics. Some of those trees moving a little bit, even though it's a bit cartoonish, as it should be. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You got the birdie attempt there. So we just end that and go right to the next hole.
Yeah.
So what have your impressions been of this game overall, and how long have you been playing?
Well, this is actually my second match.
Oh, nice. You're already pretty good. So what I normally do on this one is I bounce off that rock right there and see if I can shoot it down the fairway. It's a bit of a tough shot.
Yeah.
Or you can play it a little safer and just try to go right out with a straight line down. That's about what I want. But I'm going to land in the sand trap, just outside of it. And by clicking the trigger, I can get right to my ball, wherever it is.
Right. So, did you set some sort of setting where, like, if I hold the middle trigger, I don't get the contour line or whatever?
No, on pro courses, the contour, the line doesn't exist. Only on amateur courses does it give you a guide of where you should go. We're playing on a pro course now, and that's the big difference between pro and amateur, in addition to some of the holes I think being a little more difficult. So 33 feet to the hole here. Got to hit it hard enough to get out of the rough there, and I'm pretty happy with that. As I said, I can move around using the joystick.
Ooh. Alright. There we go.
There you go. Nice shot. So what are some of your thoughts on this app so far? What do you like? What do you not like? Do you play golf in real life?
I used to play golf in real life quite a bit, actually, but that was a long time ago.
I mean,
I do
I
it.
actually have another mini
Golf sort of game on this platform. Yeah, damn it!
And what's that called? What's the other app called?
It is called.
I think I may have. Yeah,
Mini golf?
Walkabout. I've seen that pop up. I've wondered how that is. How would you compare it to this?
It's a lot more like you know, mini golf. You
Yeah.
know?
Ooh, don't hit that rock. Maybe too much. I'm gonna end up in the sand. Oh well. Oh, missed the rock.
Darn it.
And how do you feel having golfed a good bit in your in real life? How do you feel the swings compare in this game?
Oh, I actually, the tracking and like, for example, my ability to kind of like shorten the club as I want, all of that I like, and with respect to, I can't feel the actual grass, right? The fairway. Oh, I thought you made it in, so it wasn't going to be my shot. Okay.
Oh, no, I completely missed. I went out of bounds from the sand. I hit it too hard.
Oh, man.
I think that looks pretty good. Hopefully you'll roll back. Yes, you will. Good job. Press the trigger. Get to mine.
Yeah, it seems definitely way more accurate than I expected.
Oh, I almost went too hard there again. Yeah, I agree. I think it feels pretty natural. I almost feel like you really could work on your putting game by playing this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is obviously coming from somebody with like no real authority. Damn.
Well, actually coming from two people with no real authority. I only started golfing about 2 years ago. So I'm very amateur golfer, but I do enjoy it a lot. For bogey. Nope. Oh, wow. No, you got robbed. Completely robbed.
That was going to be easy. Nice.
So 2 up going into 5.
Mm-hmm.
You really got robbed on that last shot.
Yeah, I did. I was a little
Lazy with it.
So the deal with this one, typically I go around this left side on the bank.
Yeah.
You want it to roll pretty high on the left bank, but you don't want it to go out. And then if you get high up on that bank, you can shoot around the corner a bit. I've never actually tried to take the right side here. I think this bank is the better option. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Started there to here.
Ooh.
A little too much power.
Yeah.
The right idea. Because, yeah, those loops can kind of act as an accelerant for the ball.
One thing that I actually did notice with regards to actual putting versus this, game, is I get the same feedback when I am moving my wrists versus moving both my arms, and I actually found that pretty impressive.
I completely agree. I found that to be really impressive too. If you do a flick of the wrist, it'll send the ball flying. Yeah. Which sometimes you want to do that, but yes, exactly as you're saying, it's good to be aware of that, and it is impressive. I'm really impressed with this game. I think it's been great.
Oh. Nope.
Heading into 6. And now with your work, do you do a lot of virtual meetings, Zoom meetings, Google Hangouts, that sort of thing?
Zoom in particular, yeah.
Do you think from playing this game, say you and I were coworkers, this could be maybe a good place to take some meetings when you just need to talk and not present anything.
You know, that's actually a really good idea. Not to mention that there are other sort of like social, what would you call it? Like games or apps or whatever, right? Like Rec Room.
Yes.
And all that stuff. I've only had this for, I don't know, maybe a month and a half or so I don't really know all its capabilities. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. My team actually just set up like a Discord for,
nice.
you know, just casual like Call of Duty playing, you know, like after work hours and all that.
That's great. What kind of work are you in?
I am a bioengineer.
That's cool. Let me just take this shot. Yeah, I think Discord is pretty interesting. I don't use it a ton, but I have, and definitely an interesting company. Another game that I play a lot on Oculus is called Population 1, which wouldn't be relevant to meet in for meetings at all, but it's a fascinating game.
Definitely not, but I definitely made sure to get one. That was one of my first ones.
Me too. It was the second game. The second game or app. That's a great shot. Nice job.
Thanks.
It's the second game or app that I bought after Thrill of the Fight, which I've honestly, no offense to Thrill of the Fight, but I've just never played that after my first couple days having Oculus. But Population 1, I play several times a week. Population 1 really actually opened my eyes up to what was possible with virtual reality.
Me too, exactly. Yeah, I would have said the exact same thing.
Uh-oh. You could steal this hole. Well done.
Alright. Didn't rob myself that time.
Alright, let's see. Oh.
You're gonna lead us off this
time. If I go
time.
over that hill on the right, maybe.
It's tough because you have to get enough to come up this hill.
Yeah,
But if you veer to the right slopes back down towards the sand, so
Okay.
a little bit of a tough one.
I think I got a decent idea. Darn it.
Where'd that end up? That's perfectly fine shot.
Yeah, it's not
Right on
too
the edge of
bad.
the rough. One option is to try to take it on the left and get through the rough, which is a very risky shot. But maybe I'll give it a try, especially since I'm recording this. Why not have a little excitement?
Sure, why not?
Let's see how it goes. There are some trick shots you can take in this. Like I've tried bouncing it off of rocks and over rocks. And
Yeah, there are plenty of those in the other golf game I was mentioning.
yeah, like true mini golf. Uh-oh, not enough. Almost. Could be worse.
Not too bad.
Wow. Nice shot. I think the ability to become a giant and zoom out is a really great feature of this game.
Oh, it's absolutely necessary. Otherwise, you're gonna be like, just moving like around, the joystick.
You would take so much time moving around each hole. Almost. And you can also see when you're a giant, all the birds flying, the boats. Although I have to say that canoe over there, when you look at it at scale, it's enormous.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Absolutely enormous compared to the size of the holes.
Yeah. Another little comedic piece of it is the voice change.
Yeah, like that. Well, nice game. Good playing with you.
Yeah, Good game, good game. You know what? I'm gonna add you just for population 1, if anything.
Sure, do that. Yep, I have the same username on there. I'll add you there. I just sent you the request, so.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, yeah, you too.
Bye. So that was a quick review of Topgolf Pro Putt. I'm really impressed with what they've been able to build. The game's quite a bit more robust than that, but that is the main feature that I use in multiplayer, match play. Go up against a random opponent, chat, maybe get to know someone. Pretty interesting. There are different versions on here as well. You can go to Topgolf and just you know, kind of take some shots, have fun, do different challenges in that. Rush is a game where strokes don't matter, only the pace of play. So you keep clicking the trigger, you just keep hitting the ball and you keep clicking the trigger, and even while the ball's moving you can keep hitting it. It's pretty interesting. Putt Lounge, we can go to practice, or we could play against a bot to get better. You can also start a campaign and work your way through the different maps. So overall, extremely impressed with the Topgolf app. I think one of the conversations we just had in that match that I think is really interesting is taking game apps like this and using them in a real world sort of way. So of course the old cliche is how many business deals are made on the golf course. This really does feel quite a lot like being out and golfing with someone. I found the conversations that are had tend to be of a similar quality. So I think maybe we should start thinking about using these apps more in that way. But love to hear your thoughts on it. Download the app, check it out. I think it was around $30, and I'm perfectly happy with that price. Really think we've created something awesome here. So hope you enjoyed the review, and subscribe to the channel if you want more.